everybody, good evening and welcome to our October Village Board meeting. If you could please rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance with us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So there are agendas available in the back if you didn't have a chance to get one. We're going to start off the night with our staff reports. Altamont Fire Department, Paul, Chief, do you have anything to report other than what we have? What you've already submitted is good. Anybody have questions for Chief while we're here? Okay, no? Police Department, do we have anything you'd like to report this evening?
Sure. Just the normal stuff. It's been like a year and a month since I took over, so I just wanted to thank all the officers for doing a good job this year. Sorry I missed last month's meeting when it would have been a year, but I had COVID. Since recovered, but I also wanted to thank the state police for helping us procure funds for the new in-car computers, because they've been instrumental in us really kicking up the traffic enforcement this year. We've almost tripled the tickets since the year before. And so that's been good, and it seems to be actually having a good effect now. People are slowing down. It seems, just being out there, it seems like it's a lot safer than it had been. And I also wanted to remind people that November's coming, obviously, so the winter parking rules will go into effect, where you can't park on the village streets or in village lots other than the one on Maple Ave behind Enterprise Printing. Between midnight and 7. So, but that's about it.
Okay, any questions for Chief?
No. Thank you, Chief.
No, thank you very much. Public Works, Jeff, do you have some information for us?
We finished our water meter readings.
Sadly, I know that.
Yes, the whole village knows
Mine was
that.
high.
We had a water main break last week on Brandel Road. I think it happened about 1:45 in the morning. We were on it. We were notified within an hour. It took us another hour and a half or so, 2 hours to find it. And just in those couple hours, we lost almost 200,000 gallons.
Wow.
We've been working on our water distribution system, because in the past, some of the breaks over on the other side of the village, we've had a lot of problems with our main valves, trying to shut them off and have them operate. So we've been working on that. Actually, we had a plan in place this morning. We're going to cut a T out at the end of Schoharie West and Western, put 3 valves in and replace it. We did some exploratory digging last week. Thought we were all set. Opened it up and dug another 3 feet over. Found out that the plumbing was all different than what we thought. We couldn't get our valves and our T in there. So that's on hold. So we're probably this week, we're going to end up going down the end of Western on Western and Gun Club, open those valves up. We've got one valve that isn't operational, and even with our prints, we haven't been able to figure out the configuration in the ground. So that'll help a lot. We've also got a valve that's in a ditch that feeds Indian Maiden over by your house, and we were never couldn't find that until we had that break, and we finally found it and started to turn it off, and the water shot out of the ground. So we're gonna have to dig that up.
Is that the county ditch? Is it in the county's ditch?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to dig that up next week. In the meantime.
I'm sorry, is there a better place to put a shut off? Is that an option, or no, so it's not in?
Probably not. We don't
No,
want to get
okay.
into, especially there, trying to relocate that.
Just curious, yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the bin.
In the meantime, we're gonna do a little more blacktop patching. We got some patching to do up on Prospect and a couple side streets. What else? We're gonna start hydrant flushing tomorrow. I'll send a Nixle out for that. We're gonna be shutting down the Bozenkill Park and the pool, winterizing that in the next couple of weeks. What else? Our engineers, B&L, hopefully took the last round of samples from Brandel Road wells, so hopefully we start getting some results from them on what's going on with that. That's about it.
Can I ask my famous question? Because I love this part of the year. When do we get to put the leaves out for you to pick them up?
That's a few more weeks away.
But it's October, generally.
Yeah, towards the end of October, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I see some people are already putting them out, but
You have to say you can put them out whenever.
That's true.
Yeah.
You sit there.
Mine blow on my neighbor's yard and they don't appreciate that, so I have to
really
wait,
melt it.
you know.
that and when, I just want to remind everybody, when they do, try to keep them out of the ditches because they
Yeah.
plug up culverts and cause problems.
Okay,
Okay.
And they also cause problems when we plow snow, but that's farther down the line.
that's true.
You can
Hopefully.
still
Knock
put them
on
in
wood.
bags,
Knock
right?
on something.
Not ready yet.
You can still put them in bags, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, bags
Yeah,
they're still picking up, yeah, but,
We're picking up bags all the time.
okay. You're ambitious.
I'm on the corner, people get really mad. As it blows in the street and all that.
That's
I
true,
know.
that's true.
Yeah.
All right, any questions for Jeff? Anything? Oh, I think we're good.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. Before we get to the treasurer's abstract, I just wanted to, just myself, a shout out to our archivist, Dan Barker, ACT and their volunteers that helped them with the committee for the fun, the family, Fall Festival. Thank you. I was trying to think of what the title was. It was really well done.
Yeah.
I know, I saw you up there. Just really nice festival for families and kids. They, you know, it was just well thought out, nothing too difficult. It was nice food and games for the kids and families. And I don't know, it just was really well attended and it was nice. It was just a really nice thing they did. And they did a lot on the history of the village with tours and walking tours with Keith Lee and other things were going on. So well put together. So we thank them for doing all that for us. The only other thing was we are still, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but we have just about completed our LED conversion on our lights. We were doing them in, I'm trying to think, I think it was May, was when they were working around the village. And then we had a punch list that they were finishing up. They've been up for quite some time now. I've gotten some compliments from some folks who said, you know, the lighting's just a better lighting, and I think it looks like a better lighting. It's like a, not so much out on top, it's a broader swath at the bottom, and it's a, you know, I think what we chose for the coloring of it really worked and all. There's a few punch list items we still are waiting because the village will have some training to do about the lights because we now own them. But so far, so good. The lights in the park are nice that they converted, so we're almost done. I mean, the project is basically done. There's 3 lights outstanding.
We better replace our lights too, around Orsini. Convert those to LED.
We do. We're hoping that's part, well, we actually, we have that as part of our possible grant application if we're successful, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, we do. They definitely are having issues. They are. They're, I don't know, they've been tricky, those lights. We've owned those for a long time. But, so we're gonna hopefully convert them as well to match the others or the same and, you know, do something down the road, but we'll see how we do. But just wanted to say that so far the lighting is almost done, so we're almost there. Treasurer, we've had a chance to review the abstract and the vouchers at back and approve them. Can I get a motion to accept for this month?
So moved.
Oh, Michelle wins. John, will you be second?
I'll be second.
Okay, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
What is the word we're supposed to say?
In favor?
In favor?
Oh, in favor. I'm
She
losing
missed
it,
one
people.
meeting.
I missed one meeting and now I'm like,
Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine?
In favor. This is public comment period. If you have something you'd like to share with the board, you can come up to the microphone and just tell us who you are and what you'd like to share with us. Not seeing any movement? Nobody wants to share tonight. All right, I'm going to move on to our agenda item number 1. Consider authorizing Mayor Denine to sign RBC Wealth Management letter authorizing RBC Wealth Management to issue 2021 Service Award one-time payment of $700 to Joseph Dover, AFD member. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved.
John is first and second.
I'll second.
Nick, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
in favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 2, consider approval of application from John Fulton, Altamont, for firefighter membership in the Altamont Fire Department per request of Paul Miller, Chief. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Nick is first and second.
I'll second it.
John. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 3 is consider approval of application from Broden Higgins, Guilderland, for junior firefighter membership in the Altamont Fire Department per request of Paul Miller, Chief. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Michelle is first, and second,
I'll second.
Nick. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 4 is consider authorizing Mayor Denine to sign a CS Arch agreement not to exceed $19,000 for proposal providing long-range facility planning services for the Altamont Fire Department. I think we talked about this, maybe it was June or July, I can't remember the meeting, to do a feasibility study. Paul came and talked about that. I think it was June.
August.
August? We didn't meet in August.
Then it was July. I know it was the one right at the, it was the last summer meeting.
So this has been discussed, you know, we budgeted for this, so there's not a budget impact other than what we had put aside under the fire department's budget. So could I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
And John is first, and
I'll
second
second.
is Nick. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 5 is consider request of Altamont Fire Department to participate in the following event: Breakfast and Fire Prevention Open House on October 9th from 8 to 12 p.m. per request of Chief Miller. Let's go, yeah, Chief Paul Miller. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Nick, and second,
I'll second it.
John. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor, and that is this weekend, so
Yeah.
shout out and tell your friends and neighbors to come. Let's go to item 6. Consider authorizing Jeffrey Moeller, Superintendent of Public Works, to move forward with termination of water service on October 11th, 2022, if payment is not received from the following delinquent non-residents: Brian Leduc, 6523 Dunsville Road; Stephen and Susan Spaccarelli, 6407 Gun Club Road; and Scott McGovern, 15 Agawam Lane. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Nick, and second
I'll second it.
is John, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 7 is a resolution to affirm Mayor Denine's appointment of Andrea Witham to Zoning Board of Appeals alternate member position, expires March 2023. Andrea's here tonight, so I just thank you for coming tonight. You can wave to everybody. Longtime former resident, back again, we're so glad. And so this is great. So can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Michelle is first, and second
I'll second it.
is John, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. So thank you and welcome to the board. Item 8 is consider approval of board minutes for September 6, 2022. Could I have a motion?
So moved.
Nick is first, and second.
I'll second it.
John is second. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Board members, do you have anything before I get to the next item, number 9? It's kind of a shorter meeting tonight, but I just wanted to see if there's anything going on. Okay. We will go to item 9, consider motion to adjourn. Can I have a motion for that?
So moved.
Nick, no one's sure. And second,
I'll second it.
John. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Nobody? Well, that is it tonight, guys. Thank you for coming out tonight, and have a good Wednesday, and then we'll see you back here in November. Thank you.